Hi everybody, welcome to your daily tarot reading. This is for Wednesday the 4th of October. It's really nice to be with you. I'm using the Wild Unknown Tarot, but I just wanted to show you something because this deck is so great because you don't need a little bag to keep the cards in. They've done something so simple and brilliant. They've just added a little ribbon like that, which allows you to lift the cards out. And it's so simple, but it makes such a big difference. I just wanted to congratulate the makers of the Wild Unknown Tarot because that's really the first time I've seen it, and they've done a really great job with it. So I'm going to draw 3 cards for you. If this is the first one of my videos you've ever seen, you're very welcome. I choose 3 cards every day just to tune into the energy and to see what's coming up for you and how you can use that energy to your advantage and how you can make the most of the day. So let's see what we've got going on. Okay, so we have the Empress in reverse. Then we have the Mother of Cups, which is the Queen of Cups or Queen of Chalices. And then we have the Sun. Beautiful, amazing. Okay, so first of all, the Empress, when she's this way around, by the way, a side note, when I look at trees, I always think they look like lungs. When you turn them around, that's the esophagus, they're your bronchial tubes, and that's all the alveoli. I always, when I drive around, I look at all these lungs standing in the field. Very strange. Anyway, the Empress, when she's this way around, is she's usually the mother, the archetypal mother figure. She's loving, she's nurturing, she sows seeds of love, and then she harvests all of these good seeds of love, and she's the ultimate loving figure, and she's also wonderful at making a fresh start. And she is very, very sensitive, and she's intuitive, she's nurturing, she's caring, she's kind, and she's loving. Okay, so that's in reverse. So you're not going to feel that interested in other people, nor are you going to feel that interested in supporting and nurturing other people, and also not making these huge sacrifices just so that someone else can feel good instead of yourself. It's a complicated week in terms of focusing on you and what you want and what you really feel that you want to get out of life, and the other people that are in your life and whether they're suitable or not. So we've got the Empress in reverse, but then we've got the Mother of Cups. And the Mother of Cups is very similar to the Empress because the Mother of Cups is a woman who's gone through emotional difficulties. Okay, she's been there. She has had days where her 3 kids have irritated her, and she's just locked herself in the bathroom, and she said, "Oh my God, I can't take this anymore. If they don't stop screaming, I'm just gonna flip out." Okay, she's been there, she's mastered that, she's overcome it, and what she's done, she's turned from a duckling into this beautiful swan who has maintained and managed to keep her heart open. Okay, so if you're not feeling particularly generous today, if you're not feeling particularly kind and self-sacrificing and loving towards other people, you know, if you're in the queue at the shop and there are 8 people in front of you, and then you wait 20 minutes to get to the front of the queue, and then the final person who is in front of you gets their checkbook out, but they have to find the checkbook first, and then they can't find a pen, and then they start scribbling on the check, and it's just like, oh my God, if I have to stay in line here one more second, I'm going to scream. We all have these things where we don't feel particularly generous towards other people because they block us from what we're doing and they cause us stress. The great thing about this day is that even though you may be that way inclined at certain points to not have the nicest thoughts and most nurturing feelings, you have the emotional discipline and the emotional control to keep your heart open and to be a good, loving person despite all of that. So if you're in that queue with the person with the checkbook, you're not going to, pull the woman around by her shoulder and say, "What are you doing? I'm in a rush. Get out of my way. I need to pay." You're not going to do that because you have some self-discipline. Yes, it slows you down. Yes, maybe it's a little bit irritating, but you're just going to calmly wait for your turn and Once that irritant is gone, then you can relax, and then you can spread your wings and you can fly off and you can enjoy the day. So the big message here is don't get into conflicts because you're grouchy. Be loving, take the high road, and realize that, you have been the Page of Cups. You have been the Knight and the Princess of Cups. You have been dealing with your emotions your whole life. Sometimes you've switched them off in times of trauma. Sometimes they have been so overwhelming that you've been at the mercy of them. But you've come through all of that, and you're a person now who knows that feelings are something that if you don't deal with them, they deal with you, as they say in the 12 steps. Okay? So you've dealt with your feelings. You have that self-discipline, so don't be scared of that. If you have a meeting planned today with someone who really irritates you or someone who you think is untrustworthy, it's okay for you to go into that meeting, to keep your heart open, to keep your side of the street clean, to present what it is you want. And if that other person doesn't agree with you or tries to take advantage, then you can say, this isn't going to work for me. And that's the most kind and loving thing to do in that situation. You're not berating the other person and say, you're a crook, you're untrustworthy, I want nothing to do with you. But you're just saying, this isn't going to work for me. Thank you for the offer. I decline. No explanation needed. Finally, we've got the Sun, which is such a beautiful, beautiful card and such a great sign, because the Sun is like the penny is dropping and you feel more confident and secure and powerful within yourself. And that allows you to exercise this self-discipline and to overcome these negative emotions and to have a wonderful, positive, happy day despite external influences, external irritants, maybe inner fear. Any of these things are totally handleable today. You can deal with anything that comes your way. You're totally prepared. You've graduated the emotional school for adults, and you've got a PhD in managing your own feelings. And you're so good that little fireworks go off just when you fly off and take wings, because you're so good at managing your feelings that it's like a celebration. You're so good at it. The Sun gives you the energy and the power to do all of this. So you really have a wonderful day of being able to be free to enjoy things that you like. I mean, the swan can go wherever she wants. She can fly to a pond over there or a river somewhere. She can do what she likes as long as she's not wasting her whole time arguing and bickering with people. If she's snapping at children, throwing her breadcrumbs, she's not going to be doing what you want. She's going to be irritated. So don't let yourself be irritated. Be generous and kind-hearted. Use this day for yourself, to do something fun for yourself, to enjoy yourself, to step into your own power, and to realize that people don't have any control over you. What's that old saying? You've got no control over what other people are going to do, but you do have control of how you react. And when something happens really quickly, often we act very badly because it's just too quick and it's just like, okay, I have to attack back. Not on this day. Even if something negative happens quickly, you have that inbuilt self-discipline saying, okay, this has happened, but I have total 100% control over my own reactions. And you're so empowered today. You are really the most self-disciplined person when it comes to your emotions, and you can handle any negative situation today without getting into mudslinging or without calling each other names. So if you do have a difficult person in your life that you need to deal with at some point, I would suggest you deal with them today, because you're in the best position to do that. Emotionally, everything. So we have got 19 and 1 is 20 and 3 is 23. 2 and 3 is 5 and 5 is freedom. And we had that yesterday as well. So it's this discipline that you've got, and not letting other people distract you, but focusing on your own power, your own freedom, your own emotional stability and strength, that you can open your wings and you're free as a bird and you can choose where you want to go and you can soar to new heights and you can learn even more about yourself. Isn't that beautiful? So great. So really good to resolve conflicts today and to walk away from those conflicts feeling good about yourself because you took the high road, you solved something that was difficult, that usually would have triggered you off. You didn't get triggered off, you took the high road. And every time you do that, it becomes easier to take the high road. Every time. I read something about Oprah the other day. When she is tempted to say something nasty, she counts to 9. And usually by the time she gets to 9, that nasty comment is gone. I don't have that kind of self-awareness. You know, if I'm in the street and someone grabs my shopping bag out of my hand and pulls it, you know, and runs off with it, I'm not going to stand there and count till 9. I'm going to go running after the person. That's just an instinct. So this day, your instincts aren't going to rule you. So you would be able to say, okay, what have I got to do there? My bag's just been stolen. Am I going to run after this criminal and possibly get stabbed or something? Or am I just going to say, okay, bag is gone. What can I do? I can call the police, not let it bother me too much. Really, what have I lost? A sandwich and a can of Coke or whatever. And I'm going to get on with the rest of my day and enjoy it. And leave it up to the proper authorities to deal with that person. There you go. That's the kind of thing that a mature adult person would do. And that's what you are today. So give yourself a pat on the back for all the progress you've made and how far you've come. And enjoy your freedom. Have a wonderful day. If you'd like a private reading with me, then please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to audio reading. Please remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel. And if you want to find out what's coming up for you in future in terms of your love life or in terms of your financial life, or you want to know what your life purpose is or what your vocational aptitudes are, then I can answer all of those questions for you in a personal reading. So please do visit the website. Subscribe to this YouTube channel as well, please. It's free of charge. And I'll speak to you tomorrow.